Let us see master slave flip flops. So master slave flip flops are used to eliminate race around condition in JK flip flop. Master slave JK flip flop to eliminate race around condition in JK flip flop. These flip flops are used. These flip flops are used, right? So in master slave flip flops there are two flip flops. One is master, another one is slave. Directly I will draw the logic circuit. So this is master. The output of the master is connected as input to the slave. I will take one more flip flop, right? So I will short these two inputs. I will connect the clock pulse to this here. Next, here I will take NAND latch. Right? What I will do here is I will connect this input from complemented output Q S, that is slave output Q bar, and I will connect this from here. We will connect these input from here, right? In JK flip flop you have only this part, right? And you are connecting the outputs, these outputs to this input, this output to this input in case of normal JK flip flop. So there race around condition exists, but in this race around condition is eliminated. So this is master flip flop, and this is slave flip flop, right? Master flip flop, slave flip flop. The clock pulse for this is, if the clock pulse is positive, if the clock pulse is like this, for this the clock pulse will be, for slave the clock pulse is inverted. I will invert the clock pulse here. See, if clock pulse is 1 here for master, what will be the clock pulse for slave? 0. Complement. The complement of this is this one. So when master is active, slave is inactive, because here the clock pulse, this flip flop is active when there is a clock pulse. So the clock pulse for this flip flop is 0. When clock pulse is 1, there is a output from the master, there is no output from slave. The slave copies the output of the master as it is. Is this clear? I will draw the outputs. See here. So the circuit of a master slave flip flop is this. It consists of two flip flops. One is master, another is slave. So this is designated as QM, master output. and this is designated as QS, slave output. So when master is active for the positive level of the clock pulse. The slave is active for the negative level of the clock pulse. When master is active, slave is inactive, that is the clock pulse for slave is inactive. The slave copies the data of the master as it is, because the master output is connected as input to slave flip-flop. So whatever the output appears here, slave as it is copies the master output here, right? When negative edge of the clock pulse appears, at that time master is inactive and slave is active. That is, the clock pulse for master is disabled, the clock pulse for slave is enabled. See, I will take the same condition, that is in JK flip-flops we have a race around condition when both inputs J and K are 1 1. So this is J, this is K. Draw the waveforms for the same condition which we have taken in normal JK flip-flop. So when J is 1, K is 1, so the output in normal JK flip-flop is continuously changing, so that is called as race around condition. Let us see how it is going to be eliminated by using master slave flip-flops. So this is the clock pulse with respect to time. I am taking the clock pulse. Zero, 1. This is clock, right? And I will draw the master output when J is equal to 1, K is equal to 1. I am drawing master output, right? The output of this flip-flop. You will get the output of this flip-flop when clock is 1. The clock is 1 here, the clock is 0. So I am applying J is 1, K is 1, and here I am assuming the past output as 0, the complement of this will be 1. So 1 appears here, 0 appears here. The output of this gate will be 1, the output of this gate will be 0. What is the master output? So this is nothing but a latch. When you apply 0, 1 to these inputs, if the past output is 0, depending on that you will get the next state, right? See, here there is no clock pulse. First of all, come to our topic. This is the clock pulse. See, the clock pulse is 0. When clock pulse is 0, it copies the previous data as it is. We don't know what is the previous data. We have initially we have to assume the past output either 0 as 1. So I am assuming the past output as 0 here, right? The past output is 0. Now the clock pulse arrives when both inputs are 1 1. Look at the truth table of JK flip-flop, JK flip-flop, JK 0 0, this is QN, 0 0 0 and 1, 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. So this is clock, right? And also I will write the condition here when there is no clock pulse. When clock pulse is 0, I don't have space to write here, I will write here. When clock pulse is 0, whatever may be J and K, whatever may be the past output, the output remains unchanged, right? So this is the truth table of JK flip-flop. No change. 0 0, reset, 1 1, set. This is 1 0, toggle, right? So when the passed output is 0, when both inputs are 1 1, passed output is 0, what is the next state? 1, and it will remain 1 till the next positive level of the clock pulse. So for negative level of the clock pulse, this master flip-flop acts as where is this? So this is master flip-flop. So this is master and this is here. Right? When there is a positive level, this flip-flop responds to the inputs. If negative level appears here, the meaning of this is the clock is not present. The clock is 0 for this master flip-flop. When the clock pulse is 0 for this flip-flop, whatever the passed output it has, it copies the passed output as it is. In the same fashion, you take slave. When the clock pulse is 1 for master, right, the complement of this will become 0. When the clock pulse is 0 for this, that means the clock pulse is absent for slave flip-flop. When clock pulse is not present, whatever may be the inputs you apply and whatever may be the passed output, the next state is unchanged. The next state is obtained as passed output, right? That is no change state, right? Now let us see. So for J is 1, K is 1, passed output is 0, the next state is 1, and again here positive level of the clock pulse appears. J is 1, K is 1, passed output is 1, the next state is 0, right? So now I will draw slave output. What slave does? Simply slave copies the master. Slave copies the master. This is the master output. Up to here, this is the master output. Slave copies the master. The master output previous state is 0. So slave copies the master output. Next, here the master output now is 1. What the slave does? Slave copies the master up to when till the negative level arrives, right? Next, slave copies the master. So this is master responds to data. This is slave copies master. Here this one, master responds to data. This is slave copies the master. So if a question is asked in your final exam, draw the logic diagram of master slave JK flip-flop and explain the operation. You have to draw this logic circuit and you have to explain the operation. So the logic diagram for this is this one, J, K, clock. There is no indication for clock because master slave flip-flops are pulse triggered. Master slave flip-flops are pulse triggered. So the outputs we are representing like this. Q complement. Master slave JK flip-flop logic diagram. So in some textbooks you can find the truth table as only JK, QN plus 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, that is not 0, no change, reset, set. In some textbooks, the truth table for master slave flip-flop is given as like this. The meaning of this is, when clock is present, when input J is 0, K is 0, the past output is not shown here. The past output is, we have to assume either 0 or 1, right? Here also the past output is 0 or 1, we have to assume. So in some textbooks, the truth table is determined like this. In some textbooks, the truth table will be determined like this. Right? In order to make the flip-flop to work in toggle mode, we use master-slave flip-flops. Right? In order to eliminate the race around conditions and to make the flip-flop to work in toggle mode, master-slave flip-flops are introduced. By using master-slave flip-flops, race around condition in JK flip-flop will be eliminated. Simply, the drawing of waveforms is very easy. So here, to draw the output of master so that the slave copies the master as it is, right? So for your practice, so in this fashion, you can also draw master slave SR flip flop, master slave D flip flop, master slave T flip flop. So master slave SR flip flop, whatever the previous truth table is there, you will get the same truth table. It has a invalid state, right? One invalid state, you get the invalid state as it is. And also for D flip flop, you can draw the master slave flip flops, master slave. For that, there is no connection. See, there is no connection from the feedback. Now it becomes, so this clock pulse is inverted. Now this becomes S, this becomes R, this becomes master slave SR flip flop, right? So the truth table is same. When you are drawing the waveforms, you have to take care. So this is master, this is slave flip flop. This is SR flip flop, master slave SR flip flop. Logic circuit. If you want to draw master slave D flip flop, you have to add an inverter between S and R inputs, and you have to designate this input as D. You will get master slave D flip flops. The truth table is same, right? If you want to draw master slave T flip flop, so this is master slave D, master slave T flip flop, T. You will get T here. You will get J this one, K this one, right? You have to connect this in feedback. Only for JK flip flop and T flip flop, you have to connect this in feedback, because T flip flop is derived from JK. So this is master slave T flip flop. For SR flip flop and D flip flop, this feedback is not necessary, right? Your practice problems. Draw input and output waveforms of positive edge triggered and negative edge triggered JK and T flip flops, right? So with this, the flip flops will be completed. So what are the applications of flip flops? Flip flops are used in applications. Registers, used in registers. Next, register is nothing but a memory. So as flip flop stores single bit of information, so these flip flops are used in registers. Counters, next used in shift registers. For parallel to serial conversion of data, serial data conversion, etc. So let us see the next topic, shift registers. First of all, we will see about register and we will go to shift registers. I will continue this in the next session. Thank you.